Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So last time out we met back up with Serena, and we've now made our way up to Arborea. So now that we're in Arborea, we are now waiting to see where Veronica is. Serena says she senses her somewhere off in the distance, and so we're going to go off and find it to see what's going on. So, yeah, just showing you that basically here we've got new equipment for us to get here. Well, not really new, but this is like where you can get the high-end stuff. We've got like the flowing dress and the queen's robe. The flowing dress is pretty good equipment for Serena. It gives her a pretty strong defense. The ethereal shield is also pretty good if you're using like a single sword and shield kind of build for your main character. for the hero. Something else which is kind of interesting as well, you can get the Worm's Fang, I think it was called, which is a broadsword which is really strong against dragon enemies. So it's actually pretty useful for a fight that we're going to have relatively soon. I didn't buy it because I thought I already had one, to be honest with you. But I guess not. So anyway, now we're heading off to the Grove of Repose, because this is apparently where Veronica's supposed to be.
If she is, she's keeping a low profile.
Yeah, why would she be why would Veronica be hiding at this point? Like, why wouldn't she just come out and see us?
Veronica, where are you?
And there she is. Ah, little Veronica's just fine, it seems. And yeah, it doesn't really matter which staff you have equipped to Veronica when you last see her during the when Yggdrasil falls. The staff that will always show up here is like her original staff. So yeah. Oh. Apparently our mark is resonating with the staff. Seems like the staff wants to tell us something. Okay, time to touch it. Excuse me, Veronica. Oh, there's a bit of a video glitch there. I apologise for that. And so we're taken back to the day where the Yggdrasil fell, where everything went to shit, and Mordegon took control of the entire world. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. So, yeah. Basically, the whole reason why everybody survived, why all our party members survived, is because of Veronica. She was able to use her staff and her magic power to basically put us into like a protective bubble and send us off to different parts of the world. So yeah, she basically uses the last of her magical power to kind of send us off to different parts of the world, so that we'll survive, so that, everyone else can survive, but yeah, Veronica can't get herself out. So yeah. Veronica sacrifices herself to save the rest of the party so that there's someone can fight against Mordegon. So yeah.
Veronica.
Veronica made the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah. Oh my god. I have to admit, it makes me a little bit choked up now, to be honest, but the first time I played the game, holy shit, this hit like a fucking truck. Because I hadn't... Because, you know, I wasn't spoiled on this moment yet, and I had absolutely no idea. I thought, you know, everybody else has survived, so why won't Veronica? And then, you know, you have this moment, and yeah, god damn, man, it hits like a fucking truck. Yeah, I love it. Hendrik's reaction is so good there, because he's kind of pissed off with himself that basically, you know, because he didn't recognize what was going on with his king. Basically, he's a large part of the reason why all this shit happened, so he blames himself for Veronica having to give up her life to save everyone. I also really love Serena in this sequence. After we find out that Veronica, because she's just like, initially she drops to her knees and starts crying, and then she's like, okay, I need to be strong now. She needs to tell her mother and father what's happened. And we have to hold a memorial service. So she's kind of... So yeah, I like how... Sorry. I just like how unbelievably strongly Serena is portrayed here. She's, you know, lost someone who's been close to her for a whole fucking life. But she, you know, still has to... You know, still has to keep going. She can't, you know, break down at this point. She has to, you know, stay strong for other people. And now we get a bit of a memorial service for her. Damn, man. Like I say, this moment when it hit, damn, it hit me really hard. It was a very sad moment. There's actually very few games which have pushed me that far. You know, that have maybe that kind of sad, tugged at the heartstrings so much. And yeah, I think Dragon Quest XI does it really fucking well. Yeah, I honestly don't understand how this is supposed to work, given that the World Tree is actually fallen, is no longer around anymore. So I guess it's just, you know, we just have to, it's part of the ceremony, isn't it? So we just have to keep going with it.
How could you leave us without saying goodbye?
Serena appears steadfast despite her grief, but the sight of her poor parents is heartbreaking indeed.
My child,
yeah, I also kind of like that the rest of the cast, the rest of the party members are kind of just off at the back, you know, trying to, you know, showing their respect, but also kind of keeping out of the way so that they can have their ceremony. So yeah. So okay, now we've got to head to the cathedral to talk to Benedictus here.
Forgive me for summoning you here at this time of sadness, but there is something I believe you will be eager to hear. You
Okay,
came in
go for it.
search of the
Why not?
sacred conveyance upon which Erdwin and his allies rode out to face the Dark One, did you not?
How did you know that?
How did you know about that?
Some days
Wow.
before your
Whatever.
arrival, Holy Yggdrasil granted me another vision. I saw
Okay, that's rather convenient.
you standing alongside Serena upon a great white object that transported you to an island in the sky. A strange and beautiful place.
Yeah, so this is pretty much telling you, yeah, so this is the thing you've got to do next.
I do. For in my dream,
Basically, we've got to head off.
Veronica was not
We've
with
got
you.
to
I have been greatly troubled as to what her
we've got to
absence
find
might
out
mean.
what's going on with this
I had hoped and prayed.
vehicle
My
or
fears
this
were
kind of mode of
unfounded,
transportation
Alas,
that
they were not.
that Erdwin used. So we'll find out about
Which
that in a
made
little
me
bit, I think.
wonder if the conveyance upon which you stood might also be real. And then I remembered
What did you remember, buddy?
Cetacea. The legends tell of a divine being who soared through the skies on silver wings.
Yeah.
A beast
So this is the introduction
summoned to
of
Erdwin's
Cetacea,
side by
basically
mystical
a
melody. Perhaps it was
basically a
upon
beast that was
Cetacea's
summoned by a
breath
mystical
that
melody,
you rode in
which
my
is
vision.
basically going to be like our
And perhaps the island upon which you alighted
is going to be
was
like
the
a
next step
way of
on
us
your
to
journey.
travel to these
I
islands
intend
that
to
are
scour the
up in the
annals
sky.
for indications of how she might
It's
be
not.
summoned.
I was going to say it's similar to the
Forthwith, if my research
to the
shows
like the airships from Final Fantasy, but it's not really, because the airships from Final Fantasy were basically
today's unhappy
they did allow you
events
to
surely take
access areas which were
rooms
inaccessible,
have been prepared for you all at the inn.
but they were basically like ways to quickly get back to various kind of places that you visited before. So it's like a fast travel system. Cetacea in this game is not really like that. It's basically, you call it using an instrument, which we will see in a bit, and basically it allows you to access these islands, these bunch of islands that are up in the sky. But we'll be finding out more about that tomorrow. First thing we got to do is, I went to the wrong place. First thing we got to do is go to bed, because it's been a rather long day, and so we need to go to sleep, ready for tomorrow when we can find out what we can do to summon this Cetacea creature. And a harp is playing in the background. Woken up at night. God damn it, Serena. Gotta keep it down, love. Yeah, so let's head out to go see Serena. Excuse me, fine gentlemen and ladies. Yeah, so I went to the wrong place. It's basically right next to the inn. There's like this, I guess it's like a patio lookout kind of area, which has a giant tree in the middle of it. Again, this is something that I think I would have liked to have seen changed in the re-release, the Dragon Quest 11S, where we actually hear like, even if it's just like Japanese singing, I would like to hear like someone actually singing the lyrics to these songs, but whatever. Can't really help, can it? Can't be helped, can it?
But I've loved it since I was a little girl. You know, something's been bothering me.
Okay.
Veronica?
Yeah, do you remember this happened right before we went up to the top of Yggdrasil?
Do you think they'll fall at the same time too?
Yeah, this is rather poignant now that we know what happened to Veronica. I do like that for Veronica because it's kind of funny when you initially hear it, and then now it's just kind of, oh god, that's depressing. God, that's depressing.
I want you to promise me something.
If anything happens to me, promise you'll finish this without me.
Yeah, she did say that as well.
I shan't promise anything
And
of the
Serena's
sort.
like, no.
I don't even want to think of such things.
Yeah, now Serena feels kind of guilty
If only
about
I'd
saying it.
promised to do as she asked. Perhaps she might have been able to make her sacrifice more easily.
Yeah, I kind of.
She was right.
God, that's it's such a sad moment.
I always have been slow. When it came to talking, or walking, or learning magic,
Yeah, now she's kind of.
I was always a step behind her.
She's kind of in the self-deprecation kind of mode, where she's kind of
Now I must tread my own
blaming
path,
herself for all the things that she's,
alone.
all this pressures that she's put on Veronica
I
over the
hate to
years,
ask,
or what she perceives
But
as it
would
anyway.
you mind awfully not going anywhere for a little while? I think I'm going to cry.
God. That moment hits so fucking hard, because it's kind of like
Thank you.
she's been so
Sorry to
strong
be
up to
such a
this
bother.
moment, and then she just kind
But I
of
shan't be one any
just
longer.
has to break down there,
Veronica died to save me.
and she's like relying
I
on
must
us to
make the
kind
most
of
my life.
stay
for
there while
her
she
sake.
has a moment. Basically, it's oh god. Yeah, this section has so many sad moments. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very anime thing as well, kind of, the
No more tears.
the cutting of the hair to kind of prove her resolve. That is something which is done quite a lot in anime, but also in Japanese kind of fantasy stuff as well. Yeah, but at this point it's like, yes, now I'm not going. I've had my moment. I'm going to cry. I'm going to break down. But now I have to be strong. Now I have to be strong, and I have to continue forward with our journey and help the Luminary kind of achieve his goal, basically. And we have this moment. Yeah, it's like at that moment when she's kind of steeled herself to keep going.
What in the world?
A little bit of.
I feel.
It's like
different.
Veronica's soul was Veronica's spirit was kind of waiting for her to get her resolve, to give her powers to help her along the way.
Thank you, dear.
It's also kind of brought up earlier on, because basically the person who went with Thingamajiggy, who went with Erdwin, kind of the sage who went with him was Serenica, kind of Serena and Veronica put together, and now kind of Veronica's kind of spirit has given Serena all of her powers. So yeah, it's kind of like they've kind of fused and melded together. So it's kind of a cool moment. So yeah, what this basically means is that basically every single spell that Veronica knew has been transferred over to Serena. So Serena has all of her original spells, plus now all the spells that Veronica used to know. Her her MP store has been vastly increased as well, to kind of
Good morning, or should I
because
say
of the
good
new spells that we have.
The sun's already high in the sky.
My apologies. But something else that we also get is that she also gets basically her Serena gets Veronica's magical attack power as well. So Serena's basically the ultimate mage at this point. Really good with magical, with healing magic and buff and debuff magic, but also has a really powerful magic attacks as well. Of course, what you want to do with her at this point then is you want to basically give her accessories which improve her MP, so that she can actually use all that all this newfound magical power that she has. Fuck, sorry about that. But anyway, so now we've got to meet up with... Oh, hi, buddy. So yeah, this is another Tockle, and he can give us the next password. Yeah, a lot of them are... That's the thing with the Tockles. A lot of them are basically on your way through the main story. There's only like 1 or 2 that are kind of out of the way, and you can miss completely if you're not looking. If you don't go to specific places on the map, which are kind of you know, it's not necessary to go to them for the story. They're kind of optional.
I saw Veronica standing upon this very ledge. It is known as Luminary's
Veronica?
Landing. When Erdwin descended from the heavens after facing the Dark One, this is where he alighted.
Okay.
And this is the Calamus flute.
The Calamus flute. I keep saying I want to say Calasmus. No, it's the Calamus flute.
Once belonged to the great sage Serenica. She left it in Arborea on her final visit, the day after the Dark One finally.
So yeah, so this just happened to be belong to the great sage Serenica. Again, something that you know seems like it would be. You know, why didn't you bring this up before, buddy? Oh yeah, he did. That's why. Fucking hell, he gave it to Veronica because she had this flute when she was traveling with us. We saw it when because she played this flute, and then and Serena played the harp when we were at the top of Yggdrasil. So now she wants Serena to try and play it to see what's going on. And of course, nothing happens. Well, shit.
I think I must be doing it wrong. But if Veronica was playing it in Father Benedictus's vision, it must be the key. Can you try, perhaps?
Serena, I don't know how to play the flute, love. Sorry about that. I mean, I can try my best, but I'm tone deaf. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a what the fuck kind of moment, to be honest with you. Damn! It got big. Yeah, it's a fishing pole. That was my reaction. It's what the fuck? No, Hendrik, you've not taken any drugs, pal. Reel what in? There's no fish in the sky, dude. So yeah, we bring out. What is it? Oh shit. Yeah. It's a giant white whale with wings. So yeah, basically this is Cetacea.
Flying fish? No, that's a whale.
Yeah, so Cetacea's a flying whale. And it's because of and so Cetacea is the creature that's going to allow us to go up into the sky to continue on the next stage of our mission. I will say it has a very cool kind of design, Cetacea. It's a very elegant design for that creature. So now we have the Calamus flute, and basically this turns into a key item. So whenever we wanted to go up into the sky and explore the islands in the sky, basically we just play the Calamus flute and we can call Cetacea. God, his voice has been drowned out by the music here. Holy shit. Wow, that music's really loud. They could do with... And yeah, guess what? Having never been shown that we can play the flute at all, we can do it perfectly. Yeah, I guess main character syndrome there. Yep, so it just automatically teleports us to the top of Cetacea, on Cetacea's back. So there we go. Like I said, I really like Cetacea's design. It's a very elegant, kind of cool looking design. But there we go. We've now got the entire party back, R.I.P. Veronica, and we can now move on to the next stage of the story. So join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI, when we're going to be exploring the floating islands above the continent. So yeah, see you next time.